serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, go. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, bitch, your mud right. We come together, holding hands and holler hood life. We all strapping all black, it's like Bud Light.
All it's do is scream.
You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Oh, water getting boiled. Snoopy in the hookie. System overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them. Bust till I burst them up. Floss them up, toss them up. Hard away, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up. Pressure up, bless you, bro. Don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s. Back to back, set a track. Hit the lick, get it back. Get the trick, jump the track back. Time and time again, Al Davis said it best. Just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Go on today.
The past is the past, you know.
About the past, cause that was yesterday.
It's a new day, bro.
I'ma put it on
My day. You gotta do it now.
Hey, hey, gotta stay on my grind, cause it's my time, my time, my time. If you with me, let me hear you say,
This is what we've been waiting for right here, y'all. This moment right here. It's my time. Come on. Low soul. Guess what time it is? My time. You can check your iPhone. Better say it's our time. I don't even need a watch. I don't even see a clock. Soon as I walk in, it feel like me o'clock. Yeah, me o'clock. Every time my checks don't measure up and try to blame the Pyrex. I'ma do it bigger than a 5X. Can't ride with an L, so I don't drive Lex. Game so bickery, so full of trickery. Nursery, rhyming, hickory, dickory. The hood call it Pickery, Biggie, Puffy, Buster, Victory. Yes.
can't you worry about the past, cause that was yesterday. I'ma put it on the line, cause it's my time. Hey, 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 gotta stay on my grind, cause it's my time, my time, my time. If you with me, let me hear you say, if you with me, let me hear you say, it's my time.
My time's more like fly time. Don't call it getting dressed, call it in the sky time. If you ain't a pilot, you probably couldn't style it. Unless you was a stewardess, you won't know what to do with this. First I took the time out, then I put the time in. Money ain't everything, it's more about the timing. So I got the Audemars, flawless diamonds. In other words, that's called perfect timing. I feel like a favor, I feel like a savior. They clock in my neck, I feel like I'm flavor. I go so hard, low so God. Damn, street, fit it.
Can't you worry about the past, cause that was yesterday. I'ma put it on the line, cause it's my time. Hey, 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 gotta stay on my grind, cause it's my time, my time, my time. If you with me, let me hear you say, if you with me, let me hear you say, it's my time. Oh, nine, all mine. It's been a few years now, it seems about time. You know I got committed with it since I've been up in the zone. Signed it dotted line, now it's on. So y'all better check your recipes. Why? Cause it's time to make history. Yeah, since I've been here up on this hit streak, how the hell you gonna evict me? Hey, you know I'm here to stay. track with FABO. You know we go hard today. Can't you worry about the past, cause that was yesterday. I'ma put it on the line, cause it's my time. My time. Gotta stay on my grind, cause it's my time. My time, my time, my time. If you with me, let me hear you say it. If you with me, let me hear you say it.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. And you're never gonna know if you never even try.
Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong hanging on your chest.
You could be the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust, some to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dream. through. I could scream forever. We are the poison Some live in hot cold, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in a different scenery here at McDonough Park in Geneva, New York, as it's the Geneva Red Wings taking on the Watertown Rapids. Geneva coming off with their first loss in 9 games, taking after they got defeated in a heartbreaker to the Niagara Power last night in Sal Magley Stadium, 6-5 in extra innings. And we have the starting lineups for you again between the Watertown Rapids and the Geneva Red Wings. And we get started here with the Watertown Rapids. Leading off, it'll be Ellis Schwartz, the center fielder. Batting second will be Rob Connolly, the left fielder. Hitting third, Elvis Lopez, the DH. Batting fourth, it'll be Tyree Bradley, the third baseman for the Rapids. Batting fifth, Owen Parliament, the extra hitter. Batting sixth, Michael Norton, the right fielder. Batting seventh, Colin Hageman, batting the shortstop. Batting eighth, Brett Myers, the second baseman. Batting ninth, Jake Humes, the first baseman. And batting 10th and doing the catching for the Rapids, it will be no other than Hunter Ryan. And on the mound for the Rapids, it'll be Jonah Shearer for Watertown. And now we get you the lineups for Geneva. Leading off for the Red Wings and playing in center field, I believe he's playing in, Mark Trotta from William & Mary College. He's been doing a phenomenal job for the Red Wings this past couple of games as a leadoff guy, hoping to keep that streak alive here tonight. Then playing in second base, hitting off in second, it'll be Ray Ortiz, the second baseman. He'll be playing second base tonight. Batting third will be Nick Surst, the first baseman. Batting fourth, Mike Gorham, the DH. Batting fifth, Nick Castellano, the right fielder. Batting in sixth will be Cole Fleming, the EH. In seventh, it'll be Max Hittman, the shortstop. In eighth, Shane Ducks, the catcher. And hitting ninth, Cole Kumpf, the third baseman. And hitting 10th will be Brandon Jelpe, the left fielder. And then on the mound for the Red Wings here tonight, it will be Augie Walters making another appearance here. He's been one of the more solid starters for this Red Wing lineup. As the last time he pitched out in Newark and had a phenomenal outing for the ball club. Leading off, it'll be Harrison Treble. My apologies. Not Mark Trotta. They're giving Mark Trotta the night off to see what Harrison Treble can do out of Manhattan College. And we're about set here for baseball. As you still see, Augie Walters getting his warm-ups in. Geneva currently sits third place in the PGCBL West Division. And it'll be an inter-division matchup between the Red Wings and the Rapids. And you still see Augie Walters getting his warm-up pitches in. And the schedule coming up, Geneva will be away in Batavia tomorrow, taking on the Muck Dogs, who are sitting in second currently in their division. So it'll be a big 3-2 seed matchup. And we're getting ourselves set and ready for some baseball here in Geneva.
Leading off for Watertown in the top of the first inning, the center fielder, number 2, Ellis Schwartz.
Kick things off with Ellis Schwartz to lead off for the Watertown Rapids. We'll be taking on, kicking things off here for the Watertown Rapids. Currently at 7-17 this season. First pitch from Walters misses down low for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 offering. Popped up to third base. Third baseman trying to make a play on it, and he will for the first out. Nice play by Cole Kumpf over there, and already one gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Rob Conley, the left fielder for the Watertown Rapids, batting .310 on the year, one of their top hitters.
Left fielder, number 5, Rob Conley.
Walters gets a sign from Ducks. Kicks and deals. Cut on and miss. 0-1 is the count. You may notice a difference of view, and this is just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see out there. I do apologize. I'm doing the best that I can to make it so that way you guys can have some visibility back in the comforts of your home as that next pitch misses for a ball. The count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 offering. Cut on and miss for a strike. The count goes to 1-2. Walters looking for his first punch out of the ball game. Gets a sign from Ducks, kicks and deals. Cut out and miss, strike 3, and there's a first punch out for Walters, the second out of the inning. And now stepping up, it'll be Elvis Lopez.
Designated hitter, number 16, Elvis Lopez.
The DH for Watertown tonight. Batting .250 on the season in the 3-hole, trying to get his batting average up there a little bit to start July. First pitch, foul at the plate, 0-1. First time up in the press box here today. Halfway through the season, Geneva 11-8 to finish June. Next pitch in there is swung on and missed, and the count goes to 0-2. And Walters is carving himself another turkey, Thanksgiving turkey, if you will, as that puts the count to 0-2. And next pitch, try to have him swing at one outside of the zone, but Lopez wisely lays off, and the count goes to 1-2. 1-2 is the count. Top of the first. Bases are empty. No score between the Rapids and the Red Wings getting things started here. That one in there. Called strike 3. And just like that, the top of the first is over. Watertown comes away with nothing. Geneva coming to bat. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube.
Little boy in a baseball hat stands in the field with his ball and bat. Says, I am the greatest player of them all. Puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down. Swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. Says, I am the greatest there has ever been. Grits his teeth and he tries it again. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down. Swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He just closes his eyes and listens to the cheers. Little boy, he adjusts his hat, picks up his ball, stares at his bat. Says, I am the greatest, the game is on the line. And he gives his all last time. And the ball goes up like the moon's.
Welcome you back here to the home half of the first. We do apologize for the technical difficulties currently. Gives you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes. Currently working on the PA system as well as broadcasting this game for you. So a little bit more, juggling more than a few hats than I'm used to. But nonetheless, we're back in action. Leading off the bottom of the first for Geneva, it'll be Harrison Treble. The center fielder from Manhattan College takes the first pitch outside for a strike. And the umpire we have today, his strike zone is very big. One thing to keep in mind as this game progresses, he says that every time there's a pitch that you can hit, that the bat can meet with the ball, it's a strike in his book. So it'll be a very wide strike zone. So keep that in mind as this game progresses. That is our grounds crew keeper, John, who's going to be umping this game. That one is hit foul towards the backstop and out of play. So the count goes to 1-2. Treble, still looking for his first hit. He hasn't really had too much action. Geneva picked him up during the road trip to Elmira a few days ago. Next pitch down low in the dirt. The count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Nobody out here in the home half of the first for the Red Wings. No score. Geneva looking to get back on track in the win column here today. And try to get a little bit closer to Batavia, they're currently trailing by a couple games. Next pitch is hit deep and far left. So the count will remain 2-2. It is Treble, Ortiz, and Surs to kick things off here at the bottom of the first for the Red Wings. Treble trying to get some MLB scholarships. Hopefully MLB's. Let's look at. Next pitch is on the ground to first. First baseman picks it up and makes the run out for the first out here to start off the home half of the first for the Geneva. Now digging in for the Red Wings. It'll be Ray Ortiz. Currently batting 185 on the season.
Second baseman, number 19, Ray Ortiz.
But he does have one home run. He hit a home run last time he played here for the Red Wings against Niagara. That led the 8-run second inning burst. First pitch inside, called for a strike. Normally the umpires would give that to become a ball, but like I said previously, it's kind of ironic because earlier today we were talking to John about how he umps the games. And I don't think he even expected to be umping today, but nonetheless, he got his uniform on. He's ready to go. Count goes to 0-2 to the NJIT Highlander. He gets a sign, kicks and deals. Swung and hit foul towards the right field side, out of play. So we'll do it again, 0-2. Staying alive and keeping up long, steady at bats to find one way to get on base has been the key to this previous win streak Geneva was currently on at 5. That ended at 5 games last night. 0-2 one more time from Shearer. Hit popped up to first base and foul territory, but the catcher trying to make a play on it, and it goes into the stands for a lucky fan. So we'll do it one more time. 0-2 count with Nick Surs on deck. Shearer is trying to get something started here for Watertown and get them on the right pace they need to be on to start things out. Next pitch misses for a ball, and the count goes to 1-2. Shearer is one that Geneva hasn't seen yet as they played Watertown back in June, and they defeated the Rapids in extras 9-8. So 1-2 from Shearer, kicks and deals. In there, called strike 3, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 34, Nick Surs.
Now to the plate's Nick Surs, batting .296 on the year. Really getting his batting average closer to 300, ever so slightly. in the past couple of games. He's been on a tear, so something that the Watertown pitcher, Jonah Shearer, has to really keep an eye on. Shearer with an 8.02 ERA and 0.3 win-loss record. First pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-0. But something to keep in mind about this Watertown Rapids, it does not say it in the point streak system, but they did take down Utica 16-6 in 8 innings, a team that was on a hot streak, winning 14 straight games going into that game, which was the league record. And the league has been going on for over 10 years. That's something to keep in mind. Next pitch misses. The count goes to 2-0. Shearer trying to figure out the right location for against Sears because of how strong he's been at the plate up to this point. 2-0 pitch, the Alfred State Pioneer, in there for a strike, right over the heart of the plate. So the count goes back to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Hit up and foul, so the count goes even at 2-2. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the home half of the first. No score between the Rapids and the Red Wings. In an interdivision matchup, something you rarely see in this league. Majority of the time, it's teams in your own division. 2-2 pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3, and they'll do the tag for the putout to make it official. And the inning is over. 1 inning in the books. No score between the Rapids and the Red Wings. We set here for the top of the second in just a moment. You're watching Geneva Red Wings baseball here on YouTube. Back here in the top of the second. No score between the Rapids and the Red Wings. And leading things up with Tyree Bradley for Watertown. He's .305 batting average on the year. One of the top hitters for this Watertown lineup. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Walters out for his second inning of work. Not too shabby in the first. Got them down 1-2-3 with a pair of punch outs from the Holy Cross Crusader. Next pitch misses. The count goes even at 1-1. Walter's a native from Arizona, so we do a big shout out to all those from home that are watching from Arizona to watch Walters on the mound. Next pitch misses, is in there for a strike. The count goes even to 1-2. So Walters serving up himself possibly his third punch out in the game in just a second inning. Probably going to be seeing a lot of strikeouts tonight with who's umping today. Next pitch, cut on and miss, strike 3, and there's a first out of the inning. 3 straight strikeouts to go back to the previous inning, and there's one away here at the top of the second.
Extra hitter, number 21, Owen Parliament.
Now stepping into the dish, it's Owen Parliament, batting .195 on the year, the EH from Lafargeville, New York, out of Binghamton University. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. We've seen a lot of called strikes in this game, so it might be a pretty fast-paced, low-scoring game overall. Something we'll figure out is this. Next pitch. In there for a called strike, and the count goes to 0-2. Working quickly this inning is Walters. He is not messing around tonight. And that one misses. The count goes to 1-2. try to catch him chasing on that one, but Parliament wisely lays off. With Parliament and Norton, he's on deck. He will be next, the right fielder for Watertown. Hitting 6th in the Watertown lineup. 1-2 pitch, cut out and miss, strike 3, and there's back-to-back punch-outs. 4 straight strikeouts to go back to last inning, and Walters is in cruise control out there.
Right fielder, number 13, Michael Norton.
Norton batting 170 on the season for Watertown. We'll give you his statistics in just a brief moment. Everybody at Geneva enjoying to see the grounds crew working on the field as an ump. He was a former umpire, so he has taken the umpiring classes, which I, for one, did take at one point. Until, unfortunately, COVID said no to that. But nonetheless, we're here. And the first pitch is fouled away. 0-1's a count. Next pitch in there for a called strike. The count goes to 0-2. And right now, Walters smelling a 5th straight strikeout. We'll see in just a moment. If he gets him here, he would have been 2 pitches away from immaculate inning. 0-2, 2 outs. 0-2 pitch, strong on it, missed, strike 3. Walters is in cruise control, 5 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. An inning and a half in the books.
In the top of the 2nd inning, no runs, no hits.
In Geneva, no score. You're watching.
Bears, no one left on base.
You're watching Red Wings baseball. Right back in just a moment.
Home with a baseball and a bat in his hand. Daddy had him swinging from the time he could stand. Out in the sandlot, he was king at the plate. He kept his eye on the ball and sealed the pitcher's fate. And every time he'd stand on deck, you'd hear him say, load up the bases, fire up the crowd, let's clear out the dugout. We're gonna get real loud, just throw me a fastball, smoke from the mound. We're gonna end this thing in just one swing. I'm gonna knock one down. I'm gonna knock one down. Now he's in the big leagues and his dad's in the stands. He traded in the sandlot for
Welcome you here to the home half of the second. It's Mike Gorham to lead things off for Geneva. His first offering from Shearer after his first inning of work with 2 strikeouts as well. First pitch off of the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, no hits in this game. Been pretty quiet. 9 straight batters set down to start off this one. First 2 pitches misses out the plate for balls. 2-0 is a count. To Gorham is batting 255 on the season. Trying to find his rhythm up there at the dish right now. That one's in there for a called strike. That brings the count back to 2-1. Gorham's last game against Watertown, he went 1 for 4 in the game, with scoring 3 runs, and he had a base with 1 single and a walk. Next pitch misses outside, and the count goes to 3-1. Big hitters count, trying to get the first base runner of the ballgame for either team tonight. That one in there the outside corner for a called strike. That brings the count to full 3-2. First full count bat by any team to this point. We'll see how Shearer deals with this. Payoff pitch from Shearer, kicks and deals. Popped up to center. Center fielder doesn't want to move too far out there, and he'll make the grab to record the first out here in the home half of the second. 4th of July weekend has just...
Right fielder, number 31, Nick Castellana.
And up to the dish, it's Nick Castellana, the right fielder. Usually he hits in the catcher spot, but they're giving him a chance to play out at right, something that actually Nick Surse wanted to play today. He was really trying to make that lineup go his way to be in right field, but didn't work out for him, unfortunately. First offering over the heart of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Nick Surse batting .310 on the season. Nick Castellana, excuse me, .310 in the season. 12 games played for Geneva. 0-1 offering. Over the heart of the plate again, so Castellana is taking a lot of pitches out there. Some pitches that looked hittable in my mind, but that he probably could have given a ride to probably give the first hit of the ball game. Probably going to be a really scoreless game and probably almost a near hitless game. We'll see. 0-2 pitch. Hit just up the shallow center. Center fielder once again not moving too far out there, and he makes the grab to record the second out of the inning. Center fielder a little bit busy out there tonight. Now bring up Cole Fleming to the dish.
Extra hitter, number 14, Cole Fleming.
The extra hitter tonight, batting .205 on the season. Two gone in the inning for Geneva. First offering from Shearer. Upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Trying to crack into the hits column. No team has gotten a hit so far through the first inning and 4/6. Next pitch is hit up to the gap. Center fielder going to make the grab. The center fielder's been busy this inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 fly outs to center. 2 innings in the books in Geneva.
In the bottom of the second inning, no runs, no hits, no Watertown errors, no one left on base.
Be right back in just a moment. I'm Gage Kilburn. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube.
I've been throw up the sex in her. And I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in her. And I can put you in. I can put you in. I can see the whole city from this balcony. Back in 2019, I was outside freely.
Look at me back in the top of the third. What's been a very quick game so far to this point. Still, they're 2 innings in. 5 strikeouts, the first 6 outs recorded for Augie. First pitch, down low, below the knees for a ball, 1-0. First time you've seen him throw a ball to start off in that bat since the first batter. In the dish, it's Colin Hageman, the shortstop. He's had a .212 batting average on the season so far for Watertown. Next pitch in there for a strike, even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Hageman out of Janesville, Wisconsin. Out of Wisconsin Stout University. That one below misses as well. Try to get the inside corner, but the count goes to 2-1. Next one catches his own as well. The count goes to 2. The next count will go to 2-2. With nobody out here in the top of the third. 2-2 pitch. Skips in the dirt. The count goes full 2-2. So the first time we see a full count pitch coming from Augie Walters. Walters gets a sign from Ducks, kicks and deals. Foul towards third baseline, out of play, so we'll do it again, 3-2. Home. Hit, foul once again. We'll do it one more time. And a bit of an at-bat going to be the 8th pitch coming up from Walters in this at-bat. Something they have to really watch out for. Hageman batting .213 on the season, as we previously mentioned. 6 runs scored, 1 double, and 4 runs batted in during his 15 games he's played for the Rapids. That one is hit at a shallow sort. That might drop for a base hit. No, I want the right fielder. Castellanos there to make the grab to record the first out here in the top of the 9th. Now up to the plate, it is Brett Myers.
Second baseman, number 11, Brett Myers.
The second baseman for Watertown, batting .218 on the season for the Rapids. In 21 games he's played for them, he has recorded 12 hits with 1 triple and 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. As that first pitch gets behind Ducks, 1-0. Next pitch is hit on the ground to second. Makes a throw to Surs for the putout. And that'll be the second out of the inning. 4-3 to score that one for the second out in the top of the third. And that'll bring up Jake Humes, the first baseman, batting .136 on the year.
First baseman, number 20, Jake Humes.
First offering to Humes is hitting the line to first. Surs picks it up and makes the throw to first. Actually walks over to first to record the third out of the inning. So 2.5 innings in the books in Geneva.
For Watertown in the top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, no Geneva.
No
errors,
score. Right back
no
in just a
one
moment.
base.
You're watching Red Wings Baseball here on YouTube.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an
American, where at least I know I'm free.
Looking back here to the home half of the third, and already a new pitching change has been made for Watertown, and it's Sean Crowley on the mound here to kick things off at the bottom of the third after just 2 innings of work for Jonas Shearer. But nonetheless, here we go. I do humbly apologize. Thank you for 37 people that are currently watching this broadcast. Much appreciated. And it'll be Max Hitman to lead things off. He's a shortstop, batting .301 on the year. One of the top hitters easily for this Geneva lineup. Usually he bats in this 2-hole, but tonight they have him batting in the 7-hole. Probably to get some offense going to the bottom of the lineup. First pitch in there for a called strike. 0-1. Give you some numbers on Crowley. He's at batting 11. He has 11.48 ERA in 6 games he's appeared in. 0-3 record. Next pitch in there for a called strike, with the count at 0-2. Probably going to see the ERAs for the pitchers drop dramatically tonight. Still the same ump on the mound. CO2 offering once again. Swung and hit foul at the plate, so the count remains 0-2. Great job by Hitman to stay alive there. The St. Joseph Hawk, one of the more stellar baseball schools in D1 that you never really hear of. You usually hear of the Vanderbilts, the Mississippi State, and of course Ole Miss winning it all this season. After being the last team voted into the NCAA tournament, they went on to win the national championship in the College World Series. 0-2 one more time from Crowley. Check swing, and you do a check with the base umpire, but he did not go around. The count goes to 1-2. Take a look at Hitman's statistics here. .302 batting average, 20 games played for Geneva. He's played in all 20 games, started in 19 of the 20. Has 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 12 runs batted in. That one hits on the ground towards first. Second baseman picks up, makes throw to first to record the first out here in the bottom of the third. 4-3 to score the first out here in the home half of the third for Geneva.
Catcher, number 1, Shane Dukes.
And they'll bring up Shane Dukes to the dish, the catcher for Geneva. Batting .357 on the year as a catcher, by far one of the best batting averages on this ball club, even though he has played in 9 games in less than half of these ball games for Geneva. Really like to see the catcher showing in the work. First pitch is hit foul toward the third baseline out of play, 0-1. Next pitch is hit on the ground towards third. And they're counted a fair ball. And rounding to second is Dukes with the first hit of the ball game for either side. A 1-out double to kick things up, to try to get something started here for Geneva in the home half of the third. Dukes getting things started here for Geneva.
Third baseman, number 30, Cole Kump.
And up to the plate's Cole Kump, batting .210 on the year for Geneva. Really solid start for Dukes to get things going here and try to ignite something with a runner on second with 1 man gone in the inning. The sun getting to that point where you can barely see the ball out there from my vantage point, but nonetheless, we'll try our best to describe things for you folks back at the comforts of your own home. First offering, caught and missed from Kumpf. 0-1 is the count. Kumpf bat playing at third base tonight. Like I said previously, .211 on the year. In 5 games he's played for Geneva, so hasn't had seen too much experience in the Red Wing jersey so far this year. So one offering to Kumpf. Flies it up to right. Foul. So the count goes to 0-2. Going to see hitters take a lot of hacks here as the umpire for this ball game. Not necessarily having a small strike zone. Because of a lack of umpires, we have the ground screw guy who's an official umpire, so they're having him go and call the game, call the game tonight. That one is hit up to right, shallow right. And Dukes is going to try to make it, but he wisely goes back into second. Doesn't want to test that throw, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Brandon Jelpy.
Now, stepping in the dish is Brandon Jelpy, batting 178 on the season, the left fielder. Now, those outfielders, they need to really find a way to get on base. They've been struggling to do that so far this year. That has been the main issue for the ball club, is because they have a lot of speed, the outfielders do. Jelpy, McDermott, and of course Trotta, which Trotta is probably one of the more successful outfielders of this ball club at this point. First offering to Jelpy, kicks and deals, throws one over the side of the play. The count goes to 1-1, 1-0, excuse me. Playing some Geneva baseball. Red Wings trying to bounce back after a loss to Niagara yesterday. Trying to take down the 7th place team in the PGCBL East division. That one misses as well. The count goes to 2-0. Usually, earlier on, he would have gotten those pitches, but over the heart, he would have gotten those pitches to call for strikes. But right now, the umpire is starting to be a little more cautious in calling strikes. And Ryan talking to Crowley over there, trying to converse and figure out the strategy to pitch to Jelpy, somebody they should really not try to get on base because he does have the speed to possibly steal. Nonetheless, 2-0 offering. Inside, called strike, possibly a high strike there, and the count goes to 2-1. Another visibility, you guys can probably unfortunately not see what's going on due to the lighting and everything, and I do deeply apologize. Doing the best we can. That's why we try getting this angle to hopefully make it better, more visible for the fans back in the comforts of your own home to watch your kids play. 2-1 offering, cut out and miss for a strike. That evens the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The bottom of the 3rd, no score. With a runner at second off with the 1-out double by Shane Dukes, which was the first hit of the ball game by either side at this point. It's 2-2 offering. As he pops it back towards the catcher. Ryan has a play on it and a bit of a close between the first baseman and the catcher. Nonetheless, he has it for the out, and the inning is over. 3 innings in the books. We're a third of the way through this one. No score between the Red Wings and the Rapids. Right back in just a moment.
Take me out to the ball game. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, yeah. Hey baby, do you come here often? Strike 2. Hey baby, now what's your sign? Strike 3. Hold on now, where you going? Jimmy's out, next in line. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, out. Yes, I went to Harvard. I majored in pre-med. Just stay for one semester. Tom's out. Who's next? Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter.
Looking me back here to the top of the fourth. Hunter Ryan to lead things off against Augie Walters, who's been dominant on the mound through the first 3 innings. 5 strikeouts in 3 innings pitched so far, so very dominant on the mound right now against Watertown. First offering, kicks and deals on his swing and a miss for a strike, going 1. Hunter Ryan, the catcher, batted .095 on the year. Would really love to bring that batting average up, I am sure. Next pitch in there for a called strike, and the count goes to 0-2. So overall, almost like another start to what could be a dominant performance for Walters. 0-2. 0-2 offering. Cut out and miss, strike 3. 6 punch out for Walters through his first time through the lineup. And now we'll get back to the top of the order, and we'll see if Watertown made any improvements. It'll be Ellis Schwartz, who popped out the third last time up.
2, Ellis Schwartz.
367 hitter. By far the top hitter in this ball club. In 17 games he's played for the Rapids, he has 3 doubles, 1 home run, and 7 runs batted in. More of a hitter for contact than anything else. First pitch throws in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. .516 on base percentage for Schwartz. Not too shabby. 1-0 offering. Hit deep to right field. Right fielder Castellano goes back, goes over his head. There'll be extra bases for Schwartz. And he'll be into second with a 1-out double to kick things off in the top of the fourth for Watertown. The first hit of the ball game for Watertown in the top of the fourth. And that'll bring up Rob Conley to the dish, 310 on the year.
Left fielder, number 5, Rob Conley.
He struck out swinging his last time up. Hoping to do a reversal of fortunes this time around with a runner on second and 1 man gone in the inning. Trying to get the first run on the board and pull off another miraculous upset for Watertown. As I mentioned previously, they took down Utica a couple days ago to end their 14-game hot streak. First offering, cut out and miss for a strike, going 1. Walters is back to work. Had him swinging at a quality fastball in the dirt, 0-1. Comes the 0-1 offering from Walters. Swung on and missed, and that puts a count of 0-2. And Walters is 1 pitch away from getting his second out of the inning. Be 1 out closer to showing another goose egg up on the scoreboard. No runs, 1 hit, no errors on the Watertown line score so far. That one is popped up to Surse at first base in the foul territory. Reads it like a book to record the second out of the inning. Now batting, it'll be Elvis Lopez, a designated hitter, batting .250 on the year. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking his last time up.
Designated hitter, number 16, Elvis Lopez.
Back in the first inning. A name you very rarely hear nowadays. It was pretty popular back in the 50s, of course, Elvis Presley. In a film that came out this past year, I highly recommend going to see it. It was phenomenal. First offering from Walters to Lopez. Throws in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch, hit on the ground to short. Makes a throw to Surse. High throw, but he gets on the bag to record the out. An athletic play by Surse to get the catch and bring it down to record the out to end the inning to save an error made by the shortstop for Geneva. And just like that, the inning comes to a close.
For Watertown, the top of the 4th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no Geneva errors, 1 man left on base.
Watertown does record their first hit, but the first run may come later in the ballgame. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube. kick things off here in the home half of the fourth with Harrison Treble from Manhattan College out the center fielder for Geneva. One of the top hitters for Manhattan this past season out of the MAC conference. Came close to making the MAC tournament in Staten Island, but it fell a few places out of it. Its top 6 teams made it to the MAC tournament. First pitch, hit on the ground towards first. That'll be a base hit up center field. So leadoff single to kick things off here with a new pitcher on the mound for Watertown. This is they're going to the bull. This is going to be now a bullpen kind of game. It'll be Colin Hageman, who will
Second baseman, number 19, Ray Ortiz.
Colin Hageman will be the pitcher now. He was hitting earlier on. I think he was an EH or a DH, but nonetheless, first pitch, he gets off a leadoff single to Harrison Treble, his first hit of the ball game, his first hit of the season for the PGCBL. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0 to Ray Ortiz, who struck out looking back in the first. Next pitch misses. The count goes 2-0. 2-0 offering. Hit a line drive down the first baseline. Now you go for a base hit. And the first 2 base runners are on for Geneva to start off the home half of the fourth. Geneva in business. 2 men on, nobody out. Now bring up Nick Searce.
First baseman, number 34, Nick Searce.
Very dangerous hitter for the Red Wings, who already hit 4 long balls in this ballpark this season, which easily leads the Red Wings. Sitting in second is Ray Ortiz, who's over there at first base. Hit 1 against Niagara, his last game. First pitch, down low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Just missed the corner. Searce, 296 on the year. Next pitch. Frames it beautifully by Orion. The count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. And Searce batting, when he sees runners on base, he's batting 278 on the year. Excuse me, 278 on the year with 9 RBIs and 2 home runs. That one could on and miss for a strike with a count at 1-2. And when there's a runner in scoring position, he's at 217 on the season with 1 home run and 7 runs driven in. Searce, one of the more powerful hitters out of Alfred State, somebody that a college that nobody people really hear of. That one runs in on Searce, almost hits him. The count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the first 2 and the third innings for Geneva, they were struggling to get a hit. And now they've had 3 hits in the last 2/3 of an inning. That one hit, line drive, they'll drop for a base hit. And coming in to score is Treble. And that'll be the first run of the ball game with runners on the corners for Geneva. Off of the RBI single from Nick Searce. Geneva leads 1-0 over the Rapids. With runners on the corners and no men out in the inning, and already Geneva is in cruise control here to kick things off in the home half of the fourth. Still nobody out.
Hitter, number 23, Mike Gorham.
And the wind blew all my papers all over the place in the press box. I'll pick that up in just a moment. But Gorham up to the dish for Geneva. He has 255 batting average. Flew out to center field his last time up. First pitch misses the zone for a ball, 1-0. Offering. Catches the outside part of the plate, even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Gorham, like I said previously, is 1 for 4 against Watertown this season, and just 1 game total these teams have met each other. Geneva came out victorious, winning that one 9-8 in 10 innings. That one catches the outside part of the plate as well, so the count goes to 1-2, and now Mike Gorham's strike zone has to be widened a little bit at bat. Gorham looking to add another RBI to his total so far this season. Misses down. That one, he struck him out as I didn't miss it, unfortunately. So that'll be the first out of the inning. The runners in the corners, they'll bring up Nick Castellano to the dish.
Right fielder, number 31, Nick Castellano.
The right fielder for Geneva, batting .310 on the season. And I'll give you some more up-to-date stats just a moment. I see where my papers are. All over the place here. And I do apologize for those of you guys listening back homes for all of the miscombobulation, but we'll get all set and sorted out. The first pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. One gone in the inning, 1-0 lead for Geneva in the home half of the fourth against Watertown. Looking to get back in the win column tonight to get their 12th win on the year and their first win in July. 1-0 offering. Popped up over towards me, out of play. Counts even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Castellana, with runners on base, batting .353 on the year and 17 at-bats. So, to get you an idea, he really loves to bring home runners. And when runners are in scoring position, he's batting 210 at-bats, so 2 for 10 on the year. That one hit on the ground towards short. That could be 2. There's 1 there. And that throw will be a little bit too high, so it goes to fielder's choice, so the run will come in to score. That being Ray Ortiz, and Geneva will extend the lead to 2-0.
Number 14, Cole Fleming.
Now stepping to the dish, it'll be Cole Fleming, the extra hitter for Geneva tonight. 2-0 lead for the Red Wings. And they take a look back at Castellana at first. He's in safely. He does have some speed on him, which is kind of rare to see because usually he plays the catcher position. Stays playing in right field. Next pitch misses. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0. Cole Fleming's batting average when there's a runner on base. Pull it for you just a moment. That one misses the zone as well. 2-0 to the count. 2 men out here in the inning. Runner on first. 2-0 Geneva with the lead in the bottom of the fourth. Fleming batting .200 on the year with 20 at-bats. 4 for 20 in his at-bats with 4 RBIs when he's hitting in lead. Excuse me, with 2 RBIs when he's hitting in leadoff. 2-0 offering to Fleming. Just at the knees, and the count goes to 2-1. The NJIT Highlander grounds it down to third base side, foul, so the count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, then the home half of the fourth for the Red Wings. 2 runs home this inning on 3 hits. 3 straight singles. An RBI single from Nick Searce, who was thrown out at second off the fielder's choice by Nick Castellana, send the lead to 2-0. 2-2 offering. Throws behind Fleming, and it looks like it hit Fleming. And Hageman is not proud of that call, so there will be runners on first and second with 2 men gone in the inning. They'll bring up Max Hittman to the dish.
Shortstop, number 3, Max Hittman.
The St. Joe's University Hawk kicks in. He's grounded up to second, back in the third. He's 0 for 1 today. But one of the more solid hitters when there's runners on base. His average skyrockets. First pitch upstairs for a called strike, 0-1. Zero one offering. Throws outside. The count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. As mentioned previously, Hittman's at-bat average skyrockets when he sees runners on base. It goes up to .353 and 34 at-bats with 12 RBIs And when there's runners, the scoring position is up to 421. So he really drives a hot bat when he sees runners and given a possibility to score and extend the lead. So we'll see how he does that when it goes fouled away. Moves count to 1 and 2. Dangerous position to be in if you're Colin Hageman up at the mound for Watertown and a team that's only it's like 20 guys that came today. So not too many guys come out of the bullpen. They have somebody else looking like they're going to loose in their bullpen. Geneva has nobody right now. That one, line drive, down the drop for a base hit. Rounding third, being waved on home is Castellana. And there'll be no throw to the plate as advancing to third base is Fleming, and it'll be a 3-0 Geneva lead off of the RBI single by Max Hitman. $3-0 Geneva extending their lead, really pouring it on here and taking advantage of this bullpen.
Catcher number 1, Shane Dukes.
And now to the plate, Shane Dukes, who got and had a double back into third. 1 for 1 tonight, looking to add to his totals and show off his hot bat for the first pitch is popped up behind home plate. The catcher makes a stellar catch to end the inning. 4 innings in the books. Geneva with 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and there are 2 men left on base.
For the Red Wings in the bottom of the 4th inning, 3 runs on 4 hits.
We
No Watertown errors, 2 men left on base.
We played 4 innings of baseball here in Geneva. The Red Wings take the early lead 3-0. I'm Gage Kilburn, right back in just a brief moment. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube. Welcome back here to the top of the 5th. And you guys can slowly start to see an image up there as you see the batter out there. It's Tyree Bradley, the third baseman for Watertown. And thank you all for watching. 33 people that are currently watching this thing. Now to 39, so I do appreciate the viewers. We're back home, and we'll take a day off tomorrow on July 3rd. And then we'll be back in action on a big 4th of July special one, exhibition game between Geneva and the defending NYCBL champions, the Cortland Crush. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Justin Mayhew on the mound, the Fitchburg State Falcon. Next pitch on the ground to third. Tough play. Makes it for the out. Incredible play by the third baseman, Cole Kumpf, to record the out. Tough play, but he scooped it and threw it to first to record the first out here.
Extra hitter, number 21, Owen Parliament.
In the top of the 5th for Geneva, and up to the dishes, Owen Parliament batting 195 in the year, the extra hitter. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch, chopped foul. The count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Last at bat for Parliament. He struck out swinging. And Augie Walters, through 4 innings pitched, he did not do too bad. He had 6 strikeouts, so giving up only 1 hit in the 4th. And giving up no walks. Only 1 base runner allowed for Augie Walters through 4 innings. Not too shabby. 1-1 offering. Throws inside. The count goes to 2-1.
Nine, Collin. Hickman.
3-1 offering from Mayhew. Kicks and deals. Hit, line drive, down the third baseline, foul. The count goes full 3-2. Full count offering, cut on and missed, strike 3. That's the second out of the inning for Geneva. First punch out of the ball game for Mayhew, 7th of the ball game for the Geneva pitching staff. 2 gone in the top of the 5th.
Right fielder, number 13, Michael Norton.
Now to the dish, it's Michael Norton. He's 0 for 1 with the punch out also. Back in the 2nd. Was caught strikeout swinging that time up. First pitch upstairs, outside. Try to catch the outside corner, but not framed probably by Dukes. Count goes to 1-0. Comes a 1-0 offering from Mayhew. The Fitchburg State Falcon gets a sign. Kicks and deals. Inside for a ball with the count at 2-0. Two 2-0 offering from Mayhew. Popped in up and foul. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one offering. Hit on the ground towards first. There's Circe. Makes it look easy over there, and as he jogs to first base to record the final out. Actually, it looks like they did a defensive realignment. I don't think that's Circe over there. That's Castellana at first base. Circe at right field, so a bit of defensive changes all around.
For Watertown, the top of the 5th inning, no runs, no hits.
Be right back in just a moment. You're watching Red Wings baseball.
No one left on base.
As there's top 1-2-3 inning for another 1-2-3 inning for Geneva. Right back in just a moment. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube. back here at the bottom of the fifth. I do apologize. It's a little bit crazy back here currently. We're trying to get as much figured out as possible for you guys. First pitch, hit, and a line drive grab by the shortstop for Watertown. Mason Diaz makes the grab for record the first out here of the inning. One pitch, one out for Geneva.
Number 4, Brandon Jelpy.
I'll bring up Brandon Jelpy to the dish, the left fielder for Geneva. And I'm Gage Kilborn, taking you through this journey of a roller coaster of 9 innings. Usually it's less chaotic than it is currently, but nonetheless, we're enjoying this one. First pitch runs in and hits Jelpy. And they start yelling, telling Jelpy to get out of the way. And out of the pitch that was gunned for him, but nonetheless, runner on first with one man gone here in the bottom of the fifth for Geneva. Maybe back to the top of the order, it's Harrison Treble, a center fielder.
Number 36, Harrison Treble.
Treble, in his last at bat back in the previous inning, the fourth, he had a leadoff single, and came around and scored the first run of the ball game. First pitch cut on and fouled back, 0-1. And now this is the time where you guys might be happy that you guys can actually see the bases. This is usually rare. Usually you guys struggle to see the bases this part of the inning, this part of the ball game, but nonetheless, starting to clear up for you guys. I'm glad to see that. Hopefully this is just a minor issue. It's just that only that first couple of innings for you guys, and then you guys can see it more clearly. 0-1 offering. Runs in on Treble. The count goes to 1-1. Treble was first hit of the season back in the fourth inning, so milestone moment for him. Trying to, in his last year of eligibility in the summer leagues, as he's a grad student out of Manhattan College. The Jasper kicks in. One of the star players for Manhattan, it was him and Bermudez were pretty much the two stars of that team. So 1-1 offering to Treble. Hit the shallow left fielder. Doesn't work too far over there to make the grab for the second out. 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ray Ortiz, the second baseman for Geneva.
Number 19, Ray Ortiz.
1 for 2 tonight with a single back in the fourth, and came around and scored the second Geneva run off of the RBI fielder's choice from Nick Castellano. First offering, fouled at the plate, 0-1. Oh, 2 gone in the inning for the Red Wings. They lead 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth. This game moving along pretty quickly. Next one catches the inside part of the plate. That puts it count at 0-2. Ray Ortiz trying to not strike out for the second time tonight. He has a punch out back in the first. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, runner on first. It's the 0-2 home. Hit on the ground towards third, foul. So we'll do it again, 0-2. Welcome to historic McDonough Park here in Geneva, New York. Been around for over 60 years. I believe 1960 or 1958, somewhere in that range. It was established. Formerly out of the New York Penn League. That pitch hit over right field. Right fielder making a chase, and he grabs it at the warning track to end the inning. 5 innings in the books. This inning, 1 base runner left, no hits, no runs, no errors.
To the bottom of the 5th inning, no runs, no hits.
5 innings in
No
the books in
runners,
Geneva.
1 man left on base.
And the Geneva leads this one 3-0. I'm Gage Kilborn. You're watching Red Wings Baseball here on YouTube. We'll be right back in just a brief second. me back here, and it is the top of the sixth between the Watertown Rapids and the Geneva Red Wings. 3-1 count already. Count goes to full 3-2. And the batter, we'll get it in a moment. A lot of action going on behind the scenes. I do apologize. But Mason Diaz, I believe, is up. Not entirely too sure what's going on. I do apologize. Nope, it's actually Colin Hageman. Ball is hit to center. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, it'll be Brett Myers to the
Number
dish.
11, Brett Myers.
He's 0 for 1. He grounded to second, back into third. And it's been a very crazy game. This game is only going to take 7 innings, not going to be a full 9 innings. And they're saying it's an exhibition, but it is going to be in the live stat. So a very weird day in Geneva, to say the least. A lot going on, a lot behind the scenes to worry about. Do apologize. We'll get it all cleaned up, and hopefully before this game ends. Already in the 6th inning. That one is in the line drive to first. Foul. Count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Myers 218 on the year. Jake Humes will be on deck. Next pitch throws in the dirt. The count goes to 2-1. Next pitch in there for a strike to put the count to 2-2. Next pitch hits the right field. Foul. Count remains 2-2. Comes 2-2 offered from Mayhew. Kicks and deals. Outside, excuse me. The count goes full 3-2 with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty for Watertown. Next pitch, cut out and miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the ball game for Mayhew. 8th punch out for Geneva tonight. And that'll bring up Jake Humes to the dish.
Number 20, Jake Humes.
Grounded to first, back in the 3rd inning. First offer from Mayhew. Over the heart of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Comes the 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground to short. Makes throw to first for the out. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Watertown. They trail 3-0. Right back in just a brief moment. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube.
Watertown at the top of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits.
Let the band play.
Church. I am the redneck. Ha! Hillbilly. Hey! Hillbilly. Yeah! Hillbilly.
like well water, 6-string, quick picking what's good, motherfucker. Ribbon flag, bandana, chromed out, Harley Davidson, motherfucker. I stay all up in the limelight, higher than a new kite. Might be sipping whiskey, trying to story of a bar fight. On MTV with a torchlight, smoking up a blunt while I'm playing with some terrorite bitch. I'm the barefoot rapper, everybody keeping distance from. You hear my name, you know I don't play what the fuck I'm about, where I came from. I know a lot of rednecks, know a lot of real thugs, know a lot of hillbillies, toting straight up guns, know a lot of motherfuckers. Don't know how that's where I'm from, with a huge pig farm, no fingers, no thumb. Hillbilly, 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 hillbilly. Clear bottom to your head to the beat of my kick drum. Raised in the South, rough hands with slick tongues. Ain't no start of a come to get some. Sipping on yeast on a vibe, got a milk jug, middle finger kind of guy. Packing me a big 1911 truck so motherfucking loud, God could probably hear that shit way up in heaven. I'm the guy these wannabes rap about in near all their weak verses. Got that fire like a devil, son, but you know I'm accepted in all churches. Death to these weak rappers in the studio in a black hearse. I'm sick like Zika virus. I'm the king now, son. Hillbilly, 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 hillbilly. I don't care if you don't like me. You can bite me in the Facebook beef. If you want to come and fight me, don't like button heads like a down like a bull. Take my thumb in your head and the mouth just go. Hillbilly, 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 hillbilly.
We'll be back here at the bottom of the 6th, and there's going to be some pitchers hitting for Geneva. It'll be Michael Bowler to lead things off in the home half of the 6th with a 3-0 cushion. And as I said previously, as he takes a moonshot look, a little bit more just for funny games at this point for Geneva. Breaking ball upstairs, way too high for a ball, 1-0. And it's Malachi Flaherty up on the mound for Watertown. Next pitch in there for a strike, even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Bowler, usually a pitcher for Geneva, a Geneva native out of Lemoyne College. Next pitch upstairs for a ball, even the count at 2 balls, with a count at 2-1. Bowler attends the same school as Patchett in the same class, and they both went to Geneva. 2-1 offering. Inside moves the count to 3-1. Like I said, only 7 innings today. Geneva with a 3-0 lead. Going to the bottom of the 6th, so last chance to extend this lead a little bit. That pitch misses wide for ball 4, and Bowler will get on first off of the 5-pitch walk. Leadoff walk for Geneva to start off the home half of the 6th. And they'll bring up Justin Mayhew.
Number 6, Justin Mayhew.
Who was just pitching in the top of this inning. Now we'll have his at-bat, his catch for the first time this season. See how he can do. First offering, hit, foul towards right field, out of play. 0-1. Next pitch is hit foul as the count goes to 0-2. So Mayhew making contact, probably on his first at-bat since high school. At least. Maybe even Little League. Who knows? Count goes to 0-2. Runner goes. And we'll do it again, 0-2. That was Bowler at first base. That one is foul away. Count remains 0-2 to Mayhew. 4 straight foul balls from Justin Mayhew. He's at least making contact, something that I think surprises the Geneva team altogether. 0-2 one more time. Check swing, and he went around for strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And they'll bring up Nick Castellano to the dish.
Number 31, Nick Castellano.
Who last I saw was playing second base, but at this rate, who knows what Dan Munn has up his sleeves for the top of the 7th. Runner on first for Geneva, 1 gone in the inning. First pitch from Flatley. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Kicks and deals. Upstairs for a ball. Usually count of 1 ball, 1 strike. They want Bowler to steal. And they're letting him run. And it'll be a high ball. They make the count go to 2-1. Fleming is on deck. He would be next. It was 2-1 pitch. Misses outside. That puts a count to 3-1. With Fleming on deck. Fleming is 0 for 2 tonight. Excuse me, he is 0 for 1 tonight. Got hit by pitch back in the 4th. 3-1 pitch. Swung and hit foul towards the netting, so the count will remain full. Go to full, 3-2. Tomorrow, the Red Wings will be at Dwyer Stadium in Batavia. I'll unfortunately not be making that trip out to Batavia. 3-2 home. Popped up into foul territory, out of play. So we'll do it again, 3-2. And it looks like a pinch hitter coming on for Fleming on deck. That's what I think is going to happen. Number 40 for the Red Wings. We'll give you his name in just a brief moment after, as Flatley steps off the bat. He's looking over at Bowler at first. Can you imagine? 3-2 pitch. Popped up and fouled towards the pavilion. So we'll do it again, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Popped up and foul once again. Which is all fun and games here today. They realized it was just an exhibition game and just laid off a little bit. Next pitch fouled away again. 4th foul ball with 2 strikes for Castellana. Three-two pitch. One more time. Cut on and miss, strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Now the pinch hitter for Geneva. Like I said, we'll give you his name in just a second. It'll be Orion Daly, the pitcher for Geneva.
Number 40, Ryan Daly.
First pitch. He made contact with the ground on the pitcher. Makes throw to first to record the out, and that'll end the inning. So a lot of fun and games here in Geneva. 6 innings in the books. The Red Wings with a comfortable 3-0 lead. Right back as they're 3 outs away from finishing this one. Here at the top of the 7th.
For the Red Wings in the bottom of the 6th inning.
kicking things off in the top of the 7th for Watertown and trying to get 3 runs across the board to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It will be Hunter Ryan, the catcher, set to kick things in for Watertown.
10, Hunter Ryan.
Ryan's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 4th. And on the mound, Harrison Treble, usually the center fielder. He's going to be pitching. First pitch popped up and foul. Out of play, so the count goes to 0-1. Harrison Treble to get the last 3 outs of the inning to get the game completed. 0-1 offering. Hit back towards first, to the pitcher's mound, excuse me. And he'll get through for a base hit, so leadoff single for Watertown in the top of the 7th. And get you back to the top of the order, and it'll be a pinch hitter for Watertown.
Number 8, Eli Meredith.
And pitch hitting for Watertown will be Eli Meredith. First pitch, hit foul towards the first base side. There's your 1 count from Treble. Kicks and deals. Misses outside, and the count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering. Breaking ball upstairs, and that puts the count at 2-1. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Cut out and miss. And they'll put the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And what's been a very entertaining night for all of you, I'm sure. See some of your guys playing positions they don't rarely get to see him play. 2-2 pitch. And the ground towards first. I'll get through the gap for a base hit. So 2 are aboard here in the top of the 7th.
Number 17, Malachi Flattery.
And after the dish is Malachi Flattery. He'll be pinch hitting. Usually the pitcher for... He was pitching earlier this game for Watertown, so seeing him get his hacks in it. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Comes a 1-0 offering from Treble. Kicks and deals. Throws in the dirt, and he gets by. Throw a jump from Jumpy. He is safe at third, so runners are on first and second. Second and third, excuse me, for Watertown. Next pitch hit. Popped up over to second. He'll make the grab to get the first out of the inning. And I would have known who that was, but I do not really know who's playing what position right now for Geneva at this point. But that's besides the point. It is right top of the 7th, 1 gone in the inning.
Number 19, Mason Diaz.
And to plate, it's Mason Diaz pinch hitting for Elvis Lopez. First pitch misses, 1-0. Diaz, 208 on the year. One 0 pitch, cut on and miss for a strike, even the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-0 Geneva, top of the 7th. Hit his line to short. Takes a bad hop off of Cole Fleming, and that'll go into outfield. Now score the first Watertown run of the ball game. Goes an E6 for the first run of the ball game for Watertown. The runners are on the corners with 1 man gone in the inning. Now I'll bring up another pinch hitter. We'll get his name in just a moment. A lot of pinch hitters now. More like an all-star game of this, right? It's Connor Maxwell pinch hitting for Watertown. The first pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. A lot going on in the background, folks, so we'll get up to date in just a second. Next pitch is a diving play by the center fielder. Gets through, and that'll bring him another Watertown run. And that'll make the score 3-2 with runners in second and third. Shrewsbury makes some more changes. Something else crazy happens. With still 1 man out in the inning, they'll bring up Owen Parliament to the dish. But actually, no. There'll be another pinch hitter for Watertown, of course.
Number 25, Ryden Maxwell.
There'll be Aiden Maxwell be kicking in. The pinch hit for Owen Parliament. And I don't even know what's going on anymore, folks. I do apologize. A lot's been happening here. First pitch throws in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. So this is for certain. The ERA for Treble is probably going to skyrocket with this outing. First, a 1-0 pitch. Hitting the line towards third base. That'll be fair for a base hit. Into scores Diaz. And follow right behind him is Maxwell. And throw to the plate. And he's safe. And Watertown takes the lead, 4-3. Off of a 2 RBI single by Aiden Maxwell.
Number 13, Michael Norton.
And up to the plate, it is Michael Norton. We finally got a position player in the lineup who's playing in his actual position. Hitting-wise, excuse me. Kicks in. And he's digging up on the dirt quite heavily. As, like I said, there's no home plate umpire. There's only one umpire, and he's in the bases right now. Comes the first offering from Treble. Breaking ball in there for a strike, going 1. So there will be a bottom of the 7th. Earlier on, it was looking like the next pitch is hit into left field. Left fielder trying to make a grab play, and it goes over his head for extra bases. So runners are on second and third for Watertown. They're not done yet. With only 1 man out in the inning, runners are second and third. And out back, it's Colin Hageman to the dish.
Now pitching for Geneva, number 1, Shane Dukes.
And now pitching for Geneva, Shane Dukes, and the second position player to pitch. And he's getting his warm-ups in. And we'll just do a lot of action still going on. Take a quick breather to figure out what else is going to happen. And we are back in action. This is the 8th hitter to come to the line for Watertown with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch from Dukes, he's in there for a strike. 0-1, usually playing catcher. Getting his first outing here on the mound in his career, I believe, tonight. 0-1 offering. Popped up. Shallow to center. Shortstop calls him off. And he makes a catch for the second out of the inning. Still 4-3. Watertown with the lead. Runners in second and third. 2 men gone in the inning.
Number 11, Brett Myers.
Now Brett Myers comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground to second base in his first 2 times. First offering, this is outside for a ball, 1-0, but a nice grab by Jelpy to keep it in. And yes, you were hearing that correct. Dukes is on the mound and Jelpy is behind the plate. The guys that know the positions of this team, usually it's Dukes behind the plate and Jelpy's in outfield somewhere. Next pitch misses, and the count goes to 2-0. Offering. Hit foul, so the count goes to 2-1. Dukes gets a sign from Jelpy. Sits on the mound, kicks and deals. Upstairs for a ball, and I'm with a count of 3-1. That one is popped up. Third baseman calling for it. And the shortstop will pick it up, and the inning is over. 6.5 innings in the books. Geneva trying to tack on one more.
At the top of the 7th inning, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 Geneva error, 2 men left on base.
In the bottom of the 7th, right back in just a moment. Watertown with the lead, 4-3 in this exhibition game. You're watching Red Wings baseball here on YouTube.
This town ain't big, this town ain't small. It's a little of both, they say. Our ball club may be minor league, but at least it's Triple A. We sit below the Marlboro Man, above the right field wall. We do the wave all by ourselves. Hey, a blind man could have made that call. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great pitcher, what's his name? Well, we can't even spell it. We don't worry about the pen as much. We just like to see the boys hit it deep. There's nothing like the view from the cheap seats. coast. The boys again, that local band is back in town. They got a kind of minor league sound. They're not that bad, they're not that good, but all in all it's understood. We wanna dance, they wanna play. We wouldn't have it any other way. We like our beer fat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great picture, what's his name? Well, we can't even spell it.
We'll be back here at bottom of the 7th. Zach Stadire, usually the relief pitcher for Geneva. He's on the mound. He's at the plate, excuse me. Pinch hitting for Max Hitman. 0-2 pitch off of a call, swing and strike, and next one is hitting the ground or short. He is making the speed to get there first, and it'll be not in time with the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Geneva to try to tie this exhibition game. They're just here for some fun at this point. That's why you see pitchers hitting, and you also see, and now up to the plate, it's Hayden Smith pinch hitting.
Number 39, Hayden Smith.
Out of Northeastern. The lefty gets his first hacks of the year. First pitch from Bradley on the mound. Tyree Bradley, first pitch caught and missed for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch upstairs for a ball. I mean, they counted 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, cut out and miss. Up with a count of 1 and 2. Watertown is 1 out away from or 2 outs away from winning this exhibition game. Break a ball down to third baseline. That'll go down for a fair ball. Hayden Smith with a base hit. It's extra bases. He's going to second. It'll be a 1-out double for the relief pitcher, Hayden Smith out of Northeastern. My goodness. The pitchers can't hit for Geneva. And there's a runner on second with 1 man gone in the inning. And who's stepping up to the dish for Geneva? No other than Jack Borer. Pinch hitting for Cole Kumpf.
Number 20, Jack Borer.
First pitch upstairs. Cut out and miss for a strike, going 1. A 1 offering. Upstairs for a ball. You mean they counted 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering. Cut out and miss. And now Bradley's looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. One, 2 pitches popped up. Foul. So we'll do it again, 1-2. Borer once again sets in. Bradley kicks and deals. Cut out and miss, strike 3. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Now Geneva's down to their final strike in this exhibition game. Stepping up, it's Bruno Sergel. He's pinch hitting for Brandon Jelpe.
Number 17, Bruno Sergel.
Out of Brooklyn, New York, the Delaware State Hornet kicks in. First pitch, cut on and miss for a strike, going 1. Oh, 1 offering, cut on and miss, and the count goes to 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Geneva down to the last strike of the night. 0-2 home from Bradley. Gets us look over at Smith at second. Kicks and deals. In there, called strike 3, and the game is over. Watertown will come through successfully winning this one.
For the Red Wings in the bottom of the 7th inning, no runs, 1 hit. No Watertown errors, 1 man left on base. The final score of this exhibition game was Watertown 4, Geneva 3.
It was.
Next Red Wing home game is Monday at 5 o'clock. Exhibition game against Cortland.
And with that, the final score, Geneva loses 4-3 in this exhibition game. And the game will come to a close. With no real game being played here. It was all exhibition. Thank you all for tuning in to Geneva Baseball. I'm Gage Kilborn. Be right back on Monday for another exhibition game between the Red Wings and the Cortland Crush. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. Be right back there at that point.